Hello and welcome to another unboxing from Pushing Cardboard. I'm Grant Lindeberg and today we're going to be looking at this big beast. This is, I don't even know if we can get all that in the shot. The greatest day, Utah Beach, the follow-up to the Juno Sword Gold package that came out a few years ago. This has been hotly anticipated for quite a few years. People have been really anxious to get the Utah Beach part of this invasion going. Lots of American players who have been waiting for their turn. It's not often that the Commonwealth gets to go first in these big series. So anyway, it's finally here. The next game in the Grand Tactical season, or series, I should say. So we might as well open it up and see what's here. You can see it's a big flat box like the gold Juno Sword was. Lovely looking box, and it says solitaire suitability high, complexity medium. I think that sounds about right to me, actually. I don't think there's anything else we need to read about here, so let's get right into it and see what's in the box, because these boxes are heavy and full of great stuff. Okay. Well, we got four 10-siders and a 6-sider. Nothing too out of the ordinary there. We've got the usual old this game was checked over and it should contain blah blah blah, so I can check that over later. And here we have some counter sheets right off the bat, so we might as well have a look at these. These are markers for bocage, men at work, wires, a variety of things. There we go. Nothing too interesting on those counters. Similarly, here's some suppressed paradrop and glider landing and more, what are those? Bocage. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of bocage counters in this. I guess I should show you the backside as well. The first of the charts and tables. This is the CTR, the Combat Results Table. I imagine it's familiar looking to folks who've played the game before. Here's the train effects chart notes, not the actual train effects chart. Now we get some more markers. We have mines and cohesion. Mines, cohesion hits, and improved positions. So it's all those mines markers that are not double-sided. We'll set that aside and have another look at another counter sheet here. Improved positions. Markers for column movement. So I guess there's probably a movement bonus for that, and some ferry markers. Oh, I'm going to leave. I think I know what that is. I'm going to leave that for a minute. Here we get some actual units mixed in with a few. So we got a few liters, a few units. We'll see if we can. There we go. And the other side. So there's a look at more counters. See if we can't just get through all these counters. More units. And the back side. And more units. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of counters in this box for sure. And more units. Okay, here's a second copy of the charts and tables, so we've already seen one of those. But these, I think I know what these are. This says Utah Beach planned, and this is Utah Beach actual. So this is where the invasion was planned to go, and this is where they actually ended up. So you can see that they plan to go near this, right near this brown area here. There's the planned hexes, and instead, there's the brown area. They ended up a little farther, I guess that's northeast, and they ended up here instead. Anyway, so I guess they give you the choice to go with the planned hexes or the actual hexes in terms of your invasion. Okay, time to look at some of these books. We got a lot of books. Oh, we still got some more counters too. Might as well pull those out while we're at it. More markers. More markers. More markers. This is improved positions, rubble, and suppressed markers. And that looks like it might be it for, well, oh no, here's some more. Well, I can't really read these. The red cohesion hit, I think that says. Yeah. Red text on a dark green background is not great, but maybe you can read them. I couldn't read them, and even with my glasses on. Anyway, a bunch more markers. All right. That looks like it. Oh, no. Well, let's keep going. Here's some more German units and German markers. And some more Allied units. Another little overlay, probably for a scenario that's set here near Vallon. So a little map overlay. And here's the first book we're going to see. This is Scenario Book 1, Learning Introductory and Intermediate Scenarios. Oh, we should also say This series was originally designed by Adam Starkweather, but of course he moved on from MMP and is doing his own thing. So the game designers listed are Tom Holliday, Joseph Chacon, and Vincent Lefavre. So let's have a look, see what's in the book here. Looks like we have 2 learning scenarios, 4 introductory scenarios, and 6 intermediate scenarios. And these are laid out in typical MMP slash gamers style for scenarios, and yeah, I don't like it, but it's the way they do it. It's just like long blocks of text. You lose your way going back and forth from the scenario card to the board and back and forth. Scenarios don't all start on their own page. They like this. They can start halfway through a page. No pictures of the counters or anything like that. You just have to read it all and then look them up. It's my least favorite way of making scenario books or scenario cards. I don't know. It seems kind of lazy to me, but maybe it's just they're trying to save money by not making cards and cramming as much into a booklet as they can. I don't know. Even if it was a book, if you could just take a little more space and not make everything just solid columns of text that you get lost in. Anyway, that's scenario book 1. No big surprises there. It's exactly as we thought. Here's scenario book 3. So we're going to skip 2. I think 2 has the advanced scenarios, and book 3 has the campaign scenarios. This is, and I should mention, I guess there's 5 different campaign scenarios. There's just 3 advanced scenarios, but 5 campaign scenarios. And these are, it's going to be a long list of setup for a single scenario, right? There we go. So, yeah, it was like about 11 and a half pages just for the first scenario. Anyway, I won't go through this whole book. See if there's it's just those 4 or 5 scenarios. So that's what's in that book. Here's the series rules, Grand Tactical Series rules version 2.0. Some games in the Grand Tactical Series are being updated to the version 2.0, and some are just being left behind at series 1, at version 1. I think I don't really understand the ins and outs of that. And then there's some games that are getting that upgrade, and you can get an up. I think it's there's so many changes you can't actually get an upgrade kit. If you want to, in some of these games, you're going to have to just buy a whole new game, which is pretty daunting because these games are super pricey. This cost me over $400 Canadian by the time I got it shipped here. Anyway, here's the series rules. Laid out like you're accustomed to with MMP. 2 columns, a decent amount of white space, fairly easy to read. Quite a few color examples here as well. So I don't think there's going to be any surprises there. So that's the series rule book. Oh, there's a couple of errata things here. This is some errata counters. Oh, it's errata counters for Operation Mercury, Race for Bastogne, and Greatest Day Sword Juno Gold. So that's nice. There we go. I own one of those anyway, so that's nice. And then some exclusive rules, scenario book rule errata. So things have gone to print and they still found some errata, so better to have that than have it in the box than not find it till later. All right, here's the exclusive rules. This is, what do we got? 38. This is a 40-page rule book. Symbol and picture legend. And this book looks pretty much one of a piece with the series rules, which is exactly how you want it. You want them to look exactly like each other in a way. Now there's 40 pages of exclusive rules is a lot. Once the exclusive rules get to be as voluminous as the series rules, it seems to me it's almost worthwhile just skipping the series rule and having each game just have one comprehensive rule book, because that's a lot of exclusive rules to look for exceptions and new things. But that's the way she goes. People love their series rules books, so I'll only argue a little bit. Here we have the terrain effects chart. Double-sided. Looks good. Oh, and here's scenario book 2. This is the advanced scenarios. And this is interesting. Advanced scenarios, but it's only got 2 scenarios in it. So these are going to be, yeah, these must be big. 2 scenarios, and there are 3 scenarios in the advanced book and 5 scenarios in the campaign book. So even bigger than the campaign scenarios? Who knows? I don't know. Here we have some unit cards for different divisions. These should be single-sided. So here's a card for the 101st Airborne, Screaming Eagles. 17th SS. 243rd Infantry and 352 Infantry. 4th Infantry, 709 Infantry, 77 Infantry. This is all fairly familiar stuff to veterans of the game, but maybe exciting stuff for people who haven't played this series before. Here's the 82nd Airborne, the 9th Infantry. These look nice. I like how they have the pictures of the commanding generals up in the corner here and the divisional shoulder patches and whatnot. They look good. Anyway, this is the U.S. 90th Infantry, the German 91st Luftland Infantry, Naval and Air Display. Turn record chart and weather table. Oh, another division. This is, oh, it's not actually a division. This is a 5th Corps assets chart. Oh, yes. Yet more counters. This series uses 5/8 inch counters, which, you know, if this game had been made 40 years ago in the SPI Avalon Hill days, this would definitely be half-inch counters. So these are nice. Oh, here's one more. Here's another. Oh, there's 2 more sheets. Let's keep doing these counters while we got them going here. All these different greens. I wonder if the different divisions all have their own color. I don't know. I don't know how it works with this series. It'll be interesting to see. Okay, another copy of the terrain effects chart. There we go. Grand Tactical Series 2 Rules Summary. Well, that's nice. That's great. A nice little sort of a pared down rule book in a way. Indirect fire flow chart. I'm sure that's great. Oh, assault flow chart. That's going to be great. Naval chit sequence of play chart. Which continues on to a second page. But there you go. So that's great. It's in a way that's I bet you're going to keep that closer at hand than the actual rule book. That's lovely. Great addition. And finally we get to the maps. These are paper maps. Some of these are just going to be for certain scenarios. This is the Samari de Mont scenario map. I won't be able to show you the big maps all the way out. I can't get far enough away for that, but this does give you a look at what the maps, what the quality of the maps is, and the artwork, and it's quite nice. It's a little bit tricky to see the scenarios, or sorry, the hexes, I should say. Look, this is a long thing, jobby. This is the Brickebeck map. Now we're getting to the big ones. There's no way I'll be able to get all this out. This is the Pont d'Abbé map. Yeah, you won't be able to see all that, but they do the thing where the hexes are only, get it really tight there, so you see where the hexes are only sort of suggested rather than totally printed, which is easier on the eyes in the water terrain is very clear, but it is actually a little hard on the eyes given the amount of artwork on the inland stuff. So it'll be interesting to see if those are if that's an issue or not. Who knows? I generally would rather have the whole hexes printed on, but maybe I'm just being old-fashioned and stuffy on that. It may not matter. Another full-size map. No lack of maps here, that's for sure. Oh, here's another full-size map. This is a Samara-Glise scenario map. I can see why people have been waiting for this. This is going to give people who know the history of Utah Beach. It's getting out these maps is just going to give everybody like a more sort of visceral understanding of what the terrain was like, what the when a unit moved from here to there, to be able to see what they went through. Oh, I might have missed. These maps may all be double-sided for all I know. I better have a check. This one's double-sided. Carrington scenario map. This says, yeah, there's Carrington there. Well, as I put them back, I'll just maybe see if these were all. Yeah, oh yeah, all the maps are double-sided, and I didn't notice. Look at that. So yeah, that. Well, not all the maps. This one's not double-sided. No, nor this one. Looks just like the last two are double-sided. Anyway, so that that is a whack of stuff. That is the greatest day. Utah Beach, Battle for Normandy, Volume 2. Yeah, have a look at that box cover. That's pretty great. It's going to be a while before I get to this. I still haven't got into volume 1 yet. I have volume 1, and I'm hoping to get to it this fall. But yeah, this one's going to be a while, and unless somebody talks me into jumping straight into Utah Beach and skipping Juneau, which is the one that I really want to do. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm Grant Lindberg. This has been Pushing Cardboard, and we'll catch you on my website sometimes, www.pushingcardboard.com. See you then.